Who is the Background Check Central Unit, BCCU? The Department of Social and Health Services Background Check Central Unit, or BCCU, provides the most comprehensive background check information to ensure authorized service providers and DSHS programs are able to make the most informed hiring decisions and able to provide the best care to vulnerable adults, juveniles, and children across Washington state. BCCU makes it easy and fast for customers to submit a background check authorization form online. The form was designed for DSHS applicants who are being requested to complete a background check by a DSHS program or service provider. To utilize the online form, simply start by going to fortress.wa.gov/DSHS/BCS/ For the best experience, we recommend using a desktop or laptop computer and Google Chrome as your internet web browser. This is a secure site maintained and monitored by DSHS. Before you start filling out the form, take a few minutes to review the instructions listed at the top of the page. To make filling out the background check authorization form as straightforward and as easy as possible, please make sure you have at least 15 minutes to complete the form. You cannot save an incomplete form and return later. Once completed, information is saved in the database for 90 days. If you have criminal history, locate any charging or court papers to assist you in answering questions that require crime dates and official crime names. It is crucial that any criminal convictions, pending charges, or dates you enter match what is listed on your official documents. Also, keep in mind that filling out the background check authorization form alone does not initiate a background check. You must provide the confirmation code with your date of birth to the person or entity requesting the background check, and they will retrieve your information and submit it to BCCU for processing. Once you're ready, click the button Start Filling in the Form. Throughout the form, there are built-in help tools next to each field. Many questions about the form fields can be answered by clicking on the question marks as you make your way through the form. Required fields are indicated throughout the form with the word Required on the right-hand side. The system will highlight a required field in red if you have not filled out that field, or if you have formatted it incorrectly, such as with additional spaces. The form will not let you continue to the signature page until you correct the highlighted field. Name and date of birth information. List your first, middle, and last name as they are listed on your current driver's license or other primary photo ID. The first and last names printed on your identification must match exactly the first and last names entered on the form. If your last name consists of multiple names, please enter those names in the last name field with a space in between. You will notice middle name is not required. Please leave any non-applicable fields blank. Do not enter none or NA. Enter your date of birth in month, day, year format. For example, if your birthday is June 10th, 1975, you would enter 06101975. Once you hit Enter or Tab, the system will fill in the proper dashes. Enter all other first, middle, or last names you have used. Other names may include nicknames, birth names, or maiden names. Additional applicant information. A phone number is required. Please enter a phone number you can be reached at Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. If you enter your entire 10-digit number without spaces, the system will put your phone number in the correct format when you hit Enter or Tab. By checking the box below the phone number field, you are authorizing BCCU to leave a detailed message at this number concerning your background check. By providing your email address and checking the consent box, you are giving BCCU consent to email you confidential and sensitive background check information, including a fingerprint rap sheet if applicable. BCCU will not mail or email when there is no background information found or there is a no record result. Entering an email address will also allow you to receive an email with a copy of your confirmation code. You will need to enter your email twice in order to verify it on the form. If the two emails do not match, then the form will highlight the field in red and let you know so you can review it. While not required, you may choose to provide your Social Security number. Your Social Security number helps BCCU match your name and date of birth to existing records in our database and may speed up completion of your background check. When entering your Social Security number, enter in 9 numbers with no spaces. The system will fill in the dashes once you hit Enter or Tab. Do you have a valid U.S. driver's license or state-issued ID? Select Yes or No. If you select Yes, enter your driver's license or state-issued ID number and the state where your driver's license or ID was issued. If you do not have a U.S. driver's license or an ID card issued by a U.S. state, then you will need to select No. Address information. If you have continuously lived in Washington State without living in another state or country for the last 3 years, answer No. If you have lived in any state or country other than Washington State within the last 3 years, answer Yes. Enter your mailing address where BCCU can send you confidential information, such as a copy of your background check results. Enter your street address if it is different than your mailing address. If you have a foreign address or don't have an address, we advise to enter in care of someone you trust with a U.S. address who can receive your confidential information. Self-disclosures. Now you are ready to move on to answer the self-disclosure questions. If you have criminal history information, review any charging, arrest, or court papers to answer these questions. Your answers to self-disclosure questions become part of your background check history and are stored in the DSHS database. Self-disclosures are reported as part of your background check results, just like any other background check history we receive. It is important that your answers to self-disclosure questions are accurate and consistent. It is strongly recommended that you answer self-disclosure questions the same way each time you complete the Background Check Authorization Form. For questions regarding how or what to self-disclose, BCCU cannot provide legal advice. For guidance, please seek an attorney or contact the courthouse where the offenses occurred. Self-disclosure conviction information. Have you ever been convicted of any crime? Select Yes or No. If yes, did it occur in Washington State? Select Yes or No. If you select Yes and the crime occurred in Washington State, enter the crime name, other crime information or NA, and the conviction date. There is a drop-down list provided for common Washington State crimes. Your crime may not be listed on the drop-down menu. For those crimes not listed, please follow the instructions in the Help tool regarding how to add your own crime and describe what occurred. If the crime was committed outside of Washington State, provide the state, crime name, other crime information or NA, conviction date, and brief description. Providing a description for an out-of-state crime can assist in the timely review of your background check. Please review the information in the Help tool for guidance on what to include. Self-disclosure, pending charge information. Do you have charges pending against you for any crime? Select Yes or No. If yes, did it occur in Washington State? Select Yes or No. If you select Yes and the crime occurred in Washington State, enter the crime name and mark the correct other crime information if applicable, or select NA. There is a drop-down list provided for common Washington State crimes. Your crime may not be listed on the drop-down menu. For those crimes not listed, please follow the instructions in the Help tool regarding how to add your own crime and describe what occurred. If the crime was committed outside of Washington State, provide the state, crime name, other crime information or NA, and brief description. Providing a description for an out-of-state crime can assist in the timely review of your background check. Please review the information in the Help tool for guidance on what to include. Self-disclosure questions. Carefully read questions 12 through 14 and select Yes or No. Done filling out form. When you are done completing the form, review all of your information. Any fields that were missed or need to be corrected will be highlighted in red. Once your review is complete, check the box indicating that you have provided truthful information to the best of your ability and check the Proceed to Electronic Signature button. Electronic signature. On the electronic signature page, check the box next to I agree, attesting that the name typed in the field is the legal equivalent of your manual signature on this form. Type your first and last name into the box, mark your name, and then click Save. Your complete background check authorization form will be saved for 90 days. Saving this form does not submit a background check. Confirmation number. You will then get a notification that your background check information has been saved, and the system will generate a 10-character code confirmation number. It is important to save this number. Please do not send your confirmation code to BCCU. BCCU does not have access to confirmation codes, and the person or entity that requested the background check will need this code to submit your information for processing. The confirmation code is not automatically shared with the entity that has requested your background check. If you have provided your email address when filling in the background check authorization, you will receive an email with your confirmation number, and the next step is to share this information with the person or entity requesting the background check. Please enter up to 3 email addresses below. We recommend you print and save a copy of your completed background check authorization form for your records, in case you need to refer to the information that was entered. Your confirmation code will be in the top right corner. By clicking on the tab below, this will open the document in a separate tab on your browser or generate a PDF document that appears down at the bottom of your screen. You can either print out the form or click on the arrow tab in the upper right-hand corner to save the document on your computer. Mistakes. Once the form is saved, you cannot go back in and make changes. BCCU cannot correct any errors that were made on the background check authorization form. If you need to correct any personal data that was entered, you will need to fill out a new online authorization form and forward that confirmation code and your date of birth to the hiring entity to submit a new background check. If a self-disclosure question was answered incorrectly or you need additional assistance filling out the background check authorization form, please contact BCCU for guidance at 360-902-0299 or email bccuinquiry@dshs.wa.gov. The Background Check Central Unit, BCCU. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, except for state and federal holidays. Email us at bccuinquiry@dshs.wa.gov. Please allow 1 to 2 business days for a response, or give us a call at 360-902-0299. Phone support is available 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. There are exceptions depending on availability. Check out our website on the link below. Our website contains a lot of helpful information for customers, including frequently asked questions and turnaround times. Thank you for watching this video on completing the background check authorization form.